This is
Um,
crazy.
Have you heard of
Hey,
ARPA and the
hey,
infrastructure bill?
Trusty, are you over the age of 18?
Yeah, I'm 42, buddy.
Okay. Good to meet you. Damn, why are you coming in so hot? Hey,
Oh,
Trusty, do you disagree with my prompt? Do you think immigrants make America great? Do you agree or disagree?
I'll let
overall
you guys
disagree.
have a conversation.
See, dude.
Oh, he dipped. Sorry, what'd you say? I didn't hear you.
Overall, I disagree
Why do you disagree with that, Trusty?
because 87% of our population was natural born. Then Biden came into place, and now it's down to 84%. So I would say assimilation makes America great, but not exactly
Wait,
immigration.
what percentage is foreign born?
Now it's 16%. It was 13% before
Assimilation
Biden.
to what? To American culture or
Yeah,
to what?
American ideals, American
So
culture,
what is
English
American culture,
language,
Trusty? What's
uh,
American culture?
the way we do things, English language, the way that we live in houses, the way that we operate. I mean, it's a pretty
The
big
way that we
thing.
live in houses is American culture?
Yeah, I mean, it's one small
Wow.
example of a big ass thing that we do.
No celebrations, no
Sure.
gastronomy, nothing, nothing. You can't go anywhere
I mean, you interrupted me
because you
before I
can't mention
finished.
things, right? Okay, finish. What's American culture? Living in houses is American culture, chat. What else?
Well, the type of housing that we have, the type of streets that we have, the type of driving that we have, how we go to school, how we live our lives, how we do our jobs, how we
I don't
celebrate
see
You want to
that
go
sports,
into the
what sports
changing.
Googles?
we
Do
watch.
do you want to go into the Googles and type in what
I I saw no change. I'm
triggers?
confused. I saw no change prior to the Biden administration and now. Before or even now, in terms of how, actually, no, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Prior to 2025, I didn't see any changes in how we go to school, what sports we watch on TV, how our streets look, or any of that. Actually, with Biden, maybe our streets became a little bit better because of all the infrastructure funding that he did. Um,
Right. And now
but
we're
how we
paying
go
for
to
that.
schools and stuff didn't change. In 2025, how we go to schools definitely changed. You know why? Because people are fucking trying to avoid ICE with fucking guns in the damn street, terrorizing people with tear gas
Mm,
and shit. So yeah,
maybe,
you're right. It did change how we go to school.
maybe they shouldn't fight with ICE, and that wouldn't be a problem.
Maybe I should do their proper job and not have
They
people
are.
and not be unaliving innocent people.
Well, they should probably not run them over with vehicles, and that would be a big part of
Maybe you
it.
shouldn't be such a POS
Oh,
and be worried so much about
beautiful,
having too
beautiful.
many foreign-born people in this country when at one point there was more foreign-born people than there was people here, specifically
Hey,
Native Americans.
I'm
Which
gonna
weren't
show
from here
something.
either.
I'm gonna show something. Right. So you're talking about Renee, Good using her car as a weapon, right?
Absolutely. Renee no good. Yep.
So this is ICE, by the way. This is ICE, right? If you want to talk about using vehicles as a weapon,
Nobody
that's
would
ICE.
ever.
That's
Certainly.
literally ICE. They use their truck. I'll restart the video that way you can see it from the beginning. It'll restart in 3 seconds.
It already did.
There's the truck.
Damn.
And that's ICE, by the way. That's how you use a vehicle as a forms of as a weapon. What do you have to say about that? Is that ICE doing their job properly? Where in
Well,
the manual does it say to do that?
sure. I mean, if
Where?
that's inappropriate, then the officer should be held accountable for
Ah,
that.
but your tone changes. Okay. Okay. He wasn't, by the way. He wasn't.
Oh, well, I don't know what the situation was.
He ran
There
over
isn't any
somebody
situation.
that they didn't even know if he was an immigrant or not.
Okay, but what was the situation though?
The
What was that person
was the
doing?
person. It doesn't matter what the situation was.
You see
Clearly
the
in
It
the
absolutely
excuses?
video,
does.
Excuses.
no, it
Hey,
doesn't.
Sure.
move the goalposts.
Clearly in the
Move the
video, the
goalposts.
man had his back to the truck, posed no fucking threat.
I don't know that. That
There's
wasn't the full
no
clip. I don't
situation
know the
to
situation at
justify
all.
that. This is what I'm saying. You guys are POSs and you're
Oh,
showing your
Jen.
true colors because
you're
you
extremely
justifying
emotional.
someone getting
Hey, hold
run
on.
over by a
Trust me.
fucking truck is wild.
So,
Well,
Trusty, here's the wild part. Right
he
now,
got
you're
hit with a
saying, "Hey, I
side
don't know
mirror.
that
Let's
situation."
remember
Sure,
that.
Trusty. You see how you're saying, "Hey, I don't know the situation,"
Yeah.
but you guys know every single thing about Renee Good in that situation.
Yeah, because it's
There
all
was
on video.
nothing. There was never brought up, and so is this.
That's just a
And
short,
the
like
reports,
4
they didn't
second
even
clip.
know if this was an immigrant or not.
Well, it doesn't really matter
Why? I
because if
should
the
just be able to do that.
Yes and no. I don't know the situation. I don't know what that person was doing to ICE to instigate that. And again, if the officer's in the wrong, then the officer's in the wrong. I'm
There
not going to
was
stand
a
by bad
guy
cops.
in the truck. There was an agent in the truck that wasn't even dealing with them on foot that decided to run over this man. There is nothing that justifies. There was no. I don't care what
They
the
didn't
fuck
run
the
him
man
over.
did.
The person didn't
Nothing
get run over.
justifies that.
The person got hit with the side mirror, not run over.
Let me pull it up on
Didn't the
actual
tires
stream
go
right here.
over him? I thought there was reports
I-
about this.
That was another one. That was another one. I can pull up
Oh
that video too
shit,
of the
that
tires.
was a
They're
different
complete
one.
different ones. Yeah, all done by ICE, by
Damn.
the way.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And there's police that do this. There's, I mean, law enforcement all around the country that are involved in incidents
Why do
like
you
this.
think that there was such a big movement to defund the police?
Because Democrats are crazy.
No, it's
Oh,
because
no,
of
it's
abuses of
Democrats.
power, like what you just said, right? There's police people that do this. Just because other people do it doesn't make it, or other agencies do it doesn't make it
Right.
any better.
Yeah,
like
not to
I don't know what you're trying to get at, but you're just digging your hole even deeper.
No, I'm not going to defend bad cops, but there's like 9 million police officers in the country, so incidents like this are going to happen,
Oh,
and
don't
those
you
are
guys
unfortunate.
wait? Don't you
I
guys
like how
say?
you just
Don't you
interrupted me
guys
right
say?
away.
Hold on, no, don't you guys say one
Hmm.
too many when it comes to undocumented immigrants and crimes?
Yeah, 100% of those are criminals, and they must be
So then
deported.
one too many when it comes to cops or any kind of law enforcement committing fucking crimes against
Yeah, I'm
civilians.
not going to
Yep,
stand by bad
one
cops.
too
Bad
many.
cops need to
Right,
go.
right.
It's pretty easy.
You
Bad
see,
cops need to
then
go.
no, by your logic, all cops should go because one too many.
No,
Just like
not,
you're saying about
but
immigrants. Yep.
not all
One
cops
too
are
many. All
criminals.
of them should go. One too many is too many.
Not all cops are criminals. All illegal aliens are
Not all
criminals.
immigrants are criminals either.
Yeah, 100% of them are criminals.
No. Oh, so you're of the belief that because they came in through or overstayed their visa, they are a criminal?
Yeah, absolutely. That's how the law works. That's how Title
Not
8
true.
works. Yeah, that's how Title 8
Not
works.
how it works, by the way. It's
100%.
not even fucking considered
yeah.
a felony. It is the same thing as jaywalking. I'm sure you fucking have jaywalked. I'm
It's
sure you have broken
not
this.
the same
You
as
have gone over
jaywalking.
above speed limit. Yes, it is.
Negative.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that seems like a bad incident. I'm not. I mean, from these little tiny clips, there's no defense there. But I would like to know the situation of why they were, going. And also
Fuck
that
the
video
situation.
is
But
mirrored.
just
The
Where
first
in the
video you
where
showed
in
was
the
mirrored.
manual, where in their training does it say for ICE to use their cars as a weapon? Please point me the direction.
I don't know.
Because ICE aren't, they're not even, federal agents aren't even allowed to shoot a person that's in a moving vehicle.
Sure they
that's
are.
fleeing the scene. ICE
Well,
can't, no,
okay,
they're
not a fleeing vehicle, but
Oh
after
my
you get
God,
struck,
okay,
it's
I can
totally a
give you the
different ball
exact
game.
section. I can give you
Okay,
the
well, you
exact
move the
But-
goalpost again. This
You're
is
the
No.
one that moved the goalpost.
this deals with like
How am I
a
moving the
fleeing
goalpost?
person, but after they get struck, all of that goes away. That's a deadly weapon,
Who
and it
got
was used
struck?
against the
Who got
officer in
struck?
Minneapolis.
He didn't get
What?
struck.
Yeah,
didn't
he
get
did.
struck.
You get struck
he
in the
didn't.
abdomen.
No, he didn't.
You're just gonna
Okay,
gaslight me
where
and
is
lie
this
He
about
didn't.
this?
He actually
Okay,
put his
where's the
hand.
proof?
He actually stretched his hand out on top of the hood and moved his body away
Yeah.
from the car.
And then he in the meantime he got struck.
You're a joke, dude. Honestly, because you're
Well,
over
you're
here
just
talking about
gaslighting this
criminals.
situation.
No, and you're
Okay,
over here
let me
talking
see.
about criminals. You know, all undocumented immigrants are criminals, but you voted for
100%.
literally an adjudicated rapist and a 34 convicted criminal
Yep,
for
political
fraud,
criminal.
for
Hell yeah,
lying.
baby.
Yep. So don't
Trump train,
talk about
baby.
you care about the law because you don't.
Yeah, because I'm anti-fascist,
you
so I
only
voted for
care
Trump.
about the law when it's not white
You're
tea.
anti-fascist, so then you're familiar
100%.
with the 14 tenets of fascism, right?
You
Yeah,
literally
and
voted for fascism.
authoritarianism is one of them. That's what the Democrats
Okay,
are
so
doing
the
to Trump.
14 tenets of fascism. We can go one by one. And
We don't need to
Trump
because it's a fake
fits
list anyways.
Each and every single one of them. So
No,
now
he
you don't
doesn't.
believe in them.
No, because it's a
Mm,
Democrat made
okay.
up list. There's no official list, but in your
It's not
fake
a
list,
Democrat created
so
list.
in
It's a
your list,
scholarly
one of
created
them
list.
is authoritarianism, and
It's
that's what the
a
Democrats. Holy cow! Do you know how to be quiet, or are you
scholarly
just
list.
one of
Different
these liberal white
scholars
women
have
that just talk over
researched
everybody?
fascist regimes
All right,
and
you
came
should-
up with the
crashing
list.
out? Why are you
because she's
crashing
a
out already?
typical liberal white woman that doesn't let anybody speak, and she's
She's
proving my point
Mexican.
over
I
and
am
over.
not white, sir. Thank you
White-
very
Look at her
much.
skin,
So what
she's
race
brown.
are you?
I am not white.
What race are you?
No,
She's
thank
brown, baby.
you.
What race are you then?
In every lifetime, I choose
Why
to
don't
be
you wanna
born
answer
as
my
how I was
question?
born. What race I am? Other.
Your other race that doesn't exist in anywhere.
There is
It has
another.
the box there.
Oh, where?
The box is there. When you go to the hospital, when you go to anywhere where you have to fill out
Oh,
that sort of
I have
There's
never
always
seen that
another.
on
box.
FBI or the federal government.
Yeah,
So Mexican, you were born in Mexico, then you're considered white.
Mexico's
not
a
white.
nationality.
You're not white magically?
Mexico's a nationality or an ethnicity, but I'm not white. It's not a
Then
race.
what race are you?
Other.
That's not a race. That's a cop
I
out.
have indigenous ancestry, Trusty. What do you want me to tell you?
From where? From Asia? From Siberia?
From
From
the
Spain?
Americas. From the Americas.
Nobody's from the Americas.
Really?
Are you?
Unless you
Are
came
you?
from
Are you really
space.
gonna fucking deny the fact that there is First Tribe people, First Nation people, Native Americans? Hello. What the fuck are you talking about?
You mean like true Indians? I've had these
you are
discussions before.
clearly you are fucking a joke.
So where
They're
did your
Native
ancestors come
Americans.
from?
Like I told you. Where did yours, Trusty?
Germany, Sweden, England, mostly.
Good job.
Yeah, I knew that,
That
answer.
means you're
You
also
don't
an
know how to
immigrant.
answer.
Did you know that?
No, I was born in Wisconsin. I'm a native.
No, it doesn't matter. You're still you're
Yep.
probably 3, 4, 5, maybe 3, 4 generations immigrant.
I was born an Indian in the House of Titan.
But your ancestors are not from the Americas. You come from an immigrant family.
Settlers.
Immigrant family.
Settlers. Totally
They
different.
he has such a problem with the word immigrant. You noticing this?
Oh, I just want the
Yeah.
truth.
So when
I
did
just
your
know the
family come
truth.
here, Trusty?
I don't know exactly,
Oh.
actually.
Bye.
Oh, there's the galaxy. You guys are such
Bye.
weakness.
Oh,
Yep,
Bridget.
see ya.
Bridget.
Jesus Christ, these guys are
Thank
so
you so
weak.
much, Bridget. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Colonizers,
This
yeah,
guy
they
knew
were
way too
colonizers,
much.
which were even worse.
These guys are. This guy knows so much. Wow, are these guys weak?
Because I mean, I don't know.
We literally
She's not
had
white,
this
but she's white
conversation
and
the
doesn't
other
want to
day
say
with
it.
Saji, and I don't know if
She's
the chat
white.
who was here when we were talking to that PS lady, when this lady was under the belief that immigrant from Somalia, I believe, is what she was talking about.
Probably.
How it was wrong for them to come here, but then Saji asked her where her family came from, and she said she's from Italy, and she was like, "Well, what's the difference between an immigrant from Somalia, Joey next text, or an immigrant from Italy, right?" And the lady was kind of stuck. Oh, I'm in D&D. I am so sorry, Jesus.
All right, these guys are morons. That usually happens. Yeah, he got paid $5 to drop me because he's so weak. Can't have a honest conversation. Let's see what else fun we can get into. Hold on. Beep.
It's just a fun word. Holy communism. I'm at communion. Hi there.
Hey, how's it going?
You're good. How are you?
Doing well.
Can I get your age pronouns?
Yeah, I am 42 and I go by the he and the him.
Awesome. And why do you support Trump?
Lots of reasons. Dealing with border immigration, dealing with economy like interest rates and inflation, which are decimating my business. He fights back against the Democrat woke bullshit. And he's also anti-fascist. Democrats are trying to jail him for 136 years, and I'm anti-fascist. And then the last thing is he gets rid of stupid regulations like that auto stop feature on vehicles and EV mandates, and he's just checking boxes and getting stuff done.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one.
I'm very curious. What do you the auto stop, doesn't that save you gas?
No, it actually
Why would
costs
you want that?
more gas, and it costs you to buy starters. It was
The
just
little A with the circle arrow around it?
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I mean, I think I read my vehicle manual. It says that thing saves gas because I was curious what it was.
Right, so they put it in place to get to some MPG mandates that were coming out, but it has proven to do absolutely nothing. It overworks your starter, and like in my truck, it only shuts off for a few seconds, and then the AC and all the electronics are just draining the juice that it just turns on right away. So it's one of the 8 buttons, depending on the season, that I turn on in my push in my truck right away to disable it, and it's annoying, and I'm glad it's gone.
I guess I'll turn mine off then. Thank you for telling me that.
Well, you can keep it on if you think it's good, but it does wear out your starter, so I would
Well, if
recommend
it's
it just
not
from
good,
that point.
then-
Yeah.
But I'll look into it more because I just have a little baby Kia Soul, so
Yeah,
it's
and
good for her.
yours, it might work better in yours, but it does put wear and tear on your starter because you only have one. So
That is not good.
Not at all.
I'm very curious about when you said he's anti-fascist because he
Mhm.
actually meets all 14 characteristics of fascism.
Well, not really.
All right. Well, let's do you want to go through them?
Not really. But the one I'm pointing out is authoritarianism, and that would be the Democrats trying to put him in prison for 136 years. That seems pretty fascist to me.
Can you define how that's fascist? Can you define like fascist in that sense in regards to that?
Sure, when you're trying to jail your leading political opponent, try to take him out of the race, trying to make the election one-sided in your favor, that seems like fascism to me.
And that would be fascism because of
authoritarianism.
Okay, that's not one of the pillars.
It
we're
is.
thinking
It's
of
like number 3 or 4.
numbers 3 and 4 are identification of enemies and supremacy of the military.
14 tenets of fascism. Let's see here. On this list, authoritarianism.
Also, Damien, keep your auto start feature on. It's beneficial, I swear.
I want my girl to not die early. You know, those things they can last a long time. People hate on Kia Souls so unnecessarily. Those things can last like 20 years, dude.
Till the Kia boys come get you.
You said
Yeah,
Kia
those
Boy?
we were famous for them in my area, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, they were able to steal Kias and Hondas extremely easily by popping the steering column, the ones that had physical keys, and just using a screwdriver or USB drive, because there was no steering lock feature or any other security features in them, so they could just literally just start your car with a USB drive.
That's insane. What the fuck?
Apparently, Honda and Kia has fixed that problem, so if you have one of those models, definitely take it in your dealership, but it's been a few years since that's fixed.
Those motherfucking Kia Souls always in the way. Okay, so the thing is that they're actually the leading car for tourists to rent when they're in like another, state. So it's like the shitty tourist drivers that are renting the Kia Souls. That's why Kia Soul drivers get such a bad rap. But we're really not that bad. Like the ones who like live here, we're not that bad.
No,
Also,
I
live in
don't.
Florida.
I don't think there's a
Towards
vehicle
Fairfield.
stereotype, but I don't know. They make a great kind of bulletproof vehicle. I mean, my mom has a Hyundai like Santa Fe or something. I mean, thing's great. She probably needs something bigger for all my kids, but I don't know. Not against the brand. It's just that they kind of screwed up on that security feature, but they have since fixed it. And these were on their lower end models for about $15,000 to $18,000. So they were just trying to save money, and they found out what happens when you do that. So what are we
The three
talking about?
questions in the comments are hurting my brain right now. Kia Souls don't drive like grandmas; they drive like crazy teenagers. Don't they have horrible blind spots? No, they have great blind spots to the point that I have a blind spot mirror attachment that I don't even have to turn around anymore. And yes, I live in Florida. I said that. Aren't Kias what nobody could insure for a while? Oh, I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah, because of the Kia boys, insurance companies started declining Kias.
Guys, we're talking about the president.
Yeah, let's talk about Trump. Have you guys heard about Trump accounts?
No, sorry. That was nothing to do with what you said. I was choking.
Oh, I got it. Don't worry about it. So Trump accounts are basically tax-deferred Roth IRAs. Many aspects here, but they are removing the barriers for children to have one set up, so you don't need earned income anymore. So a child from 0 to 18 can have their parents set up a Trump account, basically a tax-deferred Roth IRA, and get way ahead in retirement and or college funds, buy a house, start a business. But I would recommend holding those funds and keeping the interest growing for retirement. 0 to 4-year-olds from December 24th, 2024 to January 1 of 29 will have $1,000 seed money put into these Trump accounts from the federal government. That $1,000, if held on to the age of 70, could be worth up to $2 million by the time of retirement, just from $1,000. That's how much in interest you can make off the stock market. So these are really positive effects to lead people to actually invest in the right type of retirement, which is 401ks, Roth IRAs, things like that.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. This looks like a fantastic idea. Isn't this gonna is this gonna fuck up like federal funds or anything like that?
It's $1,000 per child for 4 years. It's absolutely like it's a penny on the books. Trump's already saved billions from other sources to pay for it.
Wait,
So
it's a penny on the books to give every child $1,000 for 4 years.
yeah, I mean, we're talking a minimal amount of money compared to what we give Somalians and or other people in this country.
Oh, here I go. There are only like 1,000 Somalians in Minneapolis, and there are like 20 million Somalians in the world. Y'all are racist, bro.
Is there only?
Damn.
I used to live in Minneapolis. I would completely disagree with that number.
It's writ. I mean, how many Somalians in?
The census don't lie, bro. The census don't
Let's see
lie.
what Minnesota. 100,000 between the heavily in the Twin Cities.
Oh,
area.
what the fuck?
100,000 I've got. 80 to 100,000 of Somalian descent in Minnesota. Well, Twin Cities mainly. Yeah, it's a lot. I used to live there for 5 years, a while ago, but it was pretty weird.
I'm trying to see specifically what it is in Minneapolis itself, but I'm sure it's more than 1,000. That's my bad.
Yeah, it's 80 to 100,000 just in the Twin
Oh,
Cities.
it was 1,000 that were committing fraud. Duh. My bad. 1,000 that are committing fraud. I was like, I swear to God, I read that
Gotcha.
statistic. Yeah, 1,000 that
Yeah,
are committing fraud, and they're like.
I'm sure they
20
don't
million.
even know a true number of that, but yeah, I mean it's billions and billions that they're committing fraud between transportation, translation, autism, daycare, and healthcare services.
What do you mean autism?
They set up fake autism centers for children that have autism. There's a lot of money for support and autism in our country.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah, they're stealing money from the government. Absolutely, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So hopefully that gets investigated. But the Minnesota government has done absolutely nothing over the last 15-ish years, more than that, maybe 20 years
Yeah,
almost.
the mayor just keeps coming out and being like, "That's bad." Anyways.
Yeah, that mayor of Minneapolis is a moron.
But I honestly think that the biggest red flag when you first came up here was Trump being anti-fascist. I mean, that blows my mind. If you read the 14 pillars of fascism, genuinely he fits every single one.
Yeah, maybe in your opinion, but not mine. But what the Democrats are doing against Trump and still are is pretty fascist.
Well, then why can't we go through the 14 and determine where the disconnect is?
I guess if you want, I don't really want to, but sure. I mean they're just pillars. They're just cult of tradition, rejection of modernism. Like, why is he against modernism? Cult of action again.
Wait, which one are you reading?
I don't know. This isn't the one I had up originally. That's every time you search this stuff, it comes up different. That's what I hate about this.
I'm looking at the one by Lawrence Britt.
Lawrence. Pillars instead of tenants.
Characteristics, sorry. I called them the pillars.
That's fine. I just want to search the right thing.
Their kids go to school and bully other kids. My nephew don't want to go to school. You know who else goes to school and bullies kids? In Minneapolis? They're just grabbing kids. I read something, it was like some 2/3 of Spanish speaking students skip school for like an entire week recently because they're scared to go to school.
So you got nationalism. I'm sure you guys don't like that. I don't understand how that's fascism though.
No, it's constant uses of like patriotic mottos, slogans, symbols, songs, other paraphernalia, and flags.
Okay. So using the American flag is now fascist?
No, it's constant use of patriotic mottos and slogans like MAGA, American flag on everything.
Well, I think it should be I think nationalism is a good thing. I think it keeps us strong.
It is to an extent.
Mm-hmm. All right. So enemy scapegoating.
Are we skipping over disdain for the recognition of human rights? That's fine.
Let's go back to nationalism.
I'm just pulled up what I got. If you would send me, I don't. This is just. Where do I find?
Well, you just went from number 1 to number 3, skipping.
Oh, okay. Well, it's number 2 on my little bullet point thing here. So I mean.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay.
I yeah.
Yeah. Identification of enemies or scapegoats. The radical left.
Let me
The
see if I can
leftist
pull up this
hopeless.
PDF that might have what you're looking at. What's your number 2? Human
Yeah, it's a
rights?
PDF.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Disdain for recognition of human rights. All right, how's Trump against human rights?
I mean, none of the people who are here undocumented are getting due process. There are marginalized groups and minorities who are being stripped of human rights. He's openly racist occasionally.
I don't see that he's openly racist, and every illegal alien gets due process, the same due process that was put in place by Bill Clinton. They see an immigration type of judge, and then they have a ruling. That's due process.
I mean,
I mean, they're kept in good conditions. It's not like they're abused. Generally, they're
whoa,
taken to a
wowzers.
detention
Wow,
facility.
wowie. Um,
It-
did you? Wow, wow. Did you ever hear of Alligator Alcatraz in
Absolutely,
Florida?
that's where the worst of the worst go. But it's a pretty nice facility.
Oh, pretty nice facility. They were
Yeah.
deprived of food, water, hygiene products, medical care. Several people fell unconscious on site, and when they displayed disobedient behavior, they were put in a cardboard box out back in the Florida heat.
Really?
Yes. All of this was interviews from people who
Oh,
stayed there.
Didn't they flood within the first week of them being open? Because of just how shittily it was built. How shitty it was built.
The building flooded.
Yeah, Alligator Alcatraz flooded within like the first week through not even it wasn't even like a terrible Florida storm. It was just a little bit of a storm, and it flooded Alligator Alcatraz.
I mean, yeah, a very quick Google search can show you that these people are being deprived of food and medical care, which are quite possibly the two most important things. They're sleeping under, like, what was it, tinfoil or something? Like
well,
tinfoil blankets or something?
yeah, it's just a blanket that first responders and the government often use. So this comes from what Amnesty International says that they were put in cardboard boxes, which I find highly suspect.
No, it was like,
A cage.
interview with Alligator Alcatraz detainees. Oh, it was a worker. It wasn't even somebody, it wasn't even a detainee. It was a worker who said all this stuff. Wow. Showers every few days, backed up toilets, no clocks, constant light, mosquitoes, lack of medication,
Hmm.
constant noise, poor sanitation, no access to lawyers, feeling dehumanized and degraded.
Yeah, so the backed up toilets, that's a common tactic of prisoners to block their toilet and then flood the area.
Okay, what about the other
I don't know.
1, 2, 3?
I mean, I don't support inhumane, but I mean, these are prisoners, and Alligator Alcatraz gets the worst of the worst. These are real hardened criminal guys. I don't really.
Actually, not true. Some detainees had criminal history, but many did not.
Well, generally, that's where the worst of the worst are supposed to go to.
I mean, that's not how it turned out to work, I guess.
Well, maybe not, but a bed's a bed. We need to legally deport these people, so they're going to go through the system. I mean,
The thing is, they haven't been going through the system.
well,
A lot
putting
of
them in
haven't been
Alligator
given.
Alcatraz kind of proves that they are in a system. We could just deport them without due process, but they wait for their hearing. No?
They're not all getting here. No, they're not all getting hearings. How many? Let's do American Immigration Council. An overwhelming 83% of immigrants attend their immigration court hearings, and those who fail to appear in court often did not receive notice or faced hardship in getting to court. So what is that, like 17%? 17% of people who are either
Or
here illegally or on asylum.
are not showing up.
Often did not receive notice or faced hardship in getting to court.
Well, what's a hardship? I mean, you came to this country illegally.
Some get taken at their check-ins.
If you live up in north, hardships can be like weather, the snow being in the way, buses closing down because of the adverse weather with by the Great Lakes. Florida, it could be storms. It depends on where you're asking from for these people not showing up
Sure.
due to
Says
hardships.
that
I don't know.
Hopefully.
I'm in Wisconsin. I mean, I get to work every day.
To
Somehow.
piggyback off what Anish
Magical.
just said, it says that appearance rates very strongly were based on the immigration court's locations. So, like, again, weather, buses.
I don't know. Maybe you should show up a day early and just be there on time. Seems pretty easy.
You
I mean-
guys have incredibly unrealistic expectations for people to do things that you know you would never do. If somebody
Well-
grabbed you because of the way you looked or an accent that you had, you would not just comply. You'd be like, no, that's fucking racist. Because it is. That's what it is.
But they came to this country illegally. I don't have much sympathy for them.
Yes,
At
they committed
all.
the civil crime of coming here illegally the same way that you've probably committed the civil crime of jaywalking.
I've heard that argument a lot. It's almost like a cult talking point at this point right now. That's not the case. It's a crime under
Talking
Title
point
8.
that It is a civil crime.
Yeah, you guys. Well, it's a crime. They're criminals. And
Okay,
Title 8
you're a
makes it
criminal.
clear.
You're a criminal because I guarantee that you've once not used your turn signal, you've once jaywalked.
Sure. Right, but I'm
You've
not facing
won.
deportation over that.
Right, yeah, they should be facing jail time.
No, we want them out of the country. They need to go home and fix their own country. Bye-bye.
Do you understand what asylum is?
Yeah, and we can control the amount of asylum each administration can.
Go back to your country and fix your own country. Bye-bye. That
Yeah.
goes very
Yeah, I just want them to.
exactly against what asylum is.
They need to come here
Asylum is-
legally. We can't. Okay, so what is your asylum limit? How many millions or billions of people should be in this country under asylum?
I have
Trusty.
no idea.
Trusty.
Well,
I'm gonna ask
my
you a
answer is
question.
very limited, like
Trusty,
in the
Trusty, I'm
thousands.
gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. If one of your neighbors are dangerous, right, and your other neighbor is not dangerous, and you give firearms to the dangerous neighbor, do you expect your other neighbor to not look at you for help?
I wouldn't give anybody a firearm. That's a straw man purchase and
Yeah, so
illegal.
that's exactly what the United States did in Operation Fast and Furious. We armed the cartels,
Yeah, that was Obama.
and people are trying to. Huh? You said what?
That was Obama, dude.
Yeah, it was 2007. We armed the cartels. I didn't vote for Obama. I was like 6 fucking years old.
Oh.
So we armed the cartels. So people are retreating from Mexico to come here because the cartels are now threatening them. We did that to them. Why is it not our responsibilities to help them?
Because we can't take all of the world's problems in this country. We will become a third world
Then
country
why
if we do.
we made the problem? We made the
Sure.
problem. Why is it not our
Okay.
issue to fix those problems?
So let's go fight the cartel then.
It was
That seems
actually
easier.
it wasn't Obama directly. It was the ADF. They did that shit. Obama.
No,
had
it was his,
connection. He just happened to be president at the time.
It was like his attorney guy did it.
Yeah, Obama himself had no absolute connection. He was just
Oh,
the
he
president
knew.
at the time.
He knew
That's
about it.
it.
He's just the president, like
There's
saying
no
it's
evidence.
just
There's
something.
no evidence he was there for any of that signing. Zero evidence.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
It is. So again, why is it not our responsibility to fix the problems we create?
Because we can't take all of the world's problems
So
here.
why? Are
And
we
that's
making
not the
those
sole
problems?
cause that these people are having an issue. There's
It's the majority.
ton of underlying issues there.
Such as
Well, most of these
Hi, JJ.
undocumented are coming
Hi,
from
JJ.
Central and South America. It's not Mexico, I don't believe. Mexico is
Right,
actually
how
a better
far-
country
how
out of
far
all
does
of
these
them.
cartels hold power? How far do these cartels hold power?
Well, right now under Biden, I mean, they're all the way down into South America now. That's why we're down there fixing all these problems.
The cartel is it's basically a force. They basically run in the entirety of South America.
Yeah,
Pretty
now
much.
they
There's
do.
not a
'Cause
single country that is not
I know.
right. We armed them and we funded them. Why is it not our responsibility to fix that shit?
we are.
we
That's
did
what
that.
Trump's doing. He's just doing it in a better way.
Right, by sending them back.
Right, and also dealing with their countries. That's why Maduro got arrested. That's why we are now pretty much, we don't own them, but why we have a force of commercialism in Argentina. We need to deal with the socialist problems in South America because it directly affects the United States.
So we cause the problem, which means we send civilians back to fix the problem we cause.
Yeah, they need to take over their own governments and be the
I'm gonna
solutions
fucking
there.
Well, I was just
bash my
confirming.
head in,
I was
bro.
just
I'm gonna
So we're
bash
just supposed
my
to
head
accept
in.
all these people in our country just because you guys say
If
so?
we cause the problem, we fix the problem.
So let's go back to the number. How many millions or billions of people can we accept in this country? What can we handle?
The entirety of the world population can fit inside of Texas alone. Several million.
So we're just going to accept
Several
all of these poor people that are unproductive and leech off of the government, and somehow we're still supposed to
You
be
know they're
successful?
80%. You know they're 80% more likely to start a business than you.
Yeah, we're
Well,
using adjectives
I'm
that just don't
self-employed,
align.
so
They're
I'm
not.
100
They're not. They're usually not even poor. They have to pay $50,000 just to get into the United States. They're usually not.
to
poor.
who? The coyote? To the
They have to
coyote?
pay. They have to pay coyotes to smuggle in the. These aren't poor individuals.
Yeah,
These are
then they're in
individuals
debt. You understand
afraid
that they don't.
of
These
losing
aren't
their
unskilled
life.
workers.
All right, your
either. They're
50,000
doing
is a little
a job that
high,
you
but you
don't
understand
do.
they don't have that money, and then they're in debt to the cartel, and then they have to be trafficked if they're a young girl, or they have to be a drug mule or other bad
Give me a
things if
number.
they're a male.
Give me a number. Give me a number.
They don't
Give me a
have the
number.
money. They don't literally have
Give
the
me
money.
a
They're
number.
in debt.
Give me a number of. Give me a number of
Off the
illegal
top of my head, I'm
immigrants
going to
who are
say,
attached to the cartel.
holy cow, I'm going to answer your question, dude. Off the top of my head, it's 10 to 30,000. It depends on the person.
Give me a source, a backed
I've
up
been
source.
studying this for years. I don't have.
Give
I
me a
mean,
backed up source.
do we just have to like debate Google all day? These are really disingenuous debates when you
I
just
have
have to
2
debate
degrees in
Google.
neuroscience. I have 2 degrees in
Cool.
neuroscience, and therefore this means I say your purple's brain. Your brain is.
So you're
purple,
saying
and your
50
brain is
grand. Let's
purple.
go with 50 grand then. They don't have 50 grand. They're in debt to the cartel then for $50,000. So they have to pay that off.
Evidence.
They don't have the money. These are very poor people. They're not like the wealthiest people in the
Evidence.
country.
Evidence, man.
CPB that picks up these people and interviews them and documents them. ICE that
Evidence,
arrests them
man.
later on and documents them.
Give me actual evidence.
I just did.
Right. So these people who are
CBP,
just selling their entirety of their
ICE,
homes.
FBI.
So these people hold on. People who are I clicked the wrong button. People who are selling all of their property, right, to pay off these coyotes. They're not doing it.
Maybe some are. A lot don't own
No,
property.
the mass majority.
Oh, so
The
they're just
mass
rich.
majority.
The fact that you're gonna say that they come here poor and unskilled is
Yeah. They come here with absolutely nothing.
okay. So let's take like the statistics I know off the top of my head when it comes to Ukrainian immigrants in Canada. They surpass Native Canadians in every category except for not having a degree.
We're talking apples to oranges. I'm talking 900,000 Venezuelans that came through the Darien Gap, had absolutely nothing when they entered the United States and were welcomed in by Obama. And then you're talking about Ukrainians that had a career, a job, a house, and then Canada controls their immigration policies much better than we did under Biden. Apples to oranges. These are legal immigrants, right? Canada accepted them in. I can't just go to Canada if I want. They're going to kick me right out. I got tons of money. They don't care. I got to come in the right way. Why didn't 900,000 Venezuelans come in the right way?
Well,
Ins-
maybe because
it-
our immigration system is fucked.
It's not. It just depends on who the president is.
What do you mean it's not?
We have all the laws we need to control immigration, asylum, refugees, worker visas,
The system
J6
can take
visas.
up to
It's all in the
20
books.
years.
Yeah,
The
and it
system can
should.
take up to 20 years.
And it
Why
should.
should it?
Why?
should it?
Because we want to make sure that they're going to assimilate, that these are the best of the best, that they have good careers. And it doesn't mean that they can't be here in the meantime. They have work visas. As long as they have a visa, they can be in the country. These people don't have visas that came from Venezuela, Colombia, Guatemala, Ecuador, Nicaragua. They just came up the Darien Gap. Have you seen videos of the Darien Gap? It's absolutely horrible. A lot of them unalive on the way up. Girls are absolutely ravaged and raped. The coyotes are terrible people. Instead of paying that quote unquote 50,000, why didn't they give that to the United States government and do this the right way? Pay all the fees you have to. Instead, they gave it to some drug cartel and the
Because it's gonna
coyotes.
take
That's the right
years.
way.
Because it's still going to take
Vaccination.
years.
Oh, I'm sorry. Boo hoo, but
Getting
it's going to
the
take years.
vaccinations
That's
is
just the way it
possible.
is.
Getting the required vaccinations is not possible in some of these South American countries.
That's true.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
you're
boo hoo.
required to be vaccinated.
I don't want them here. We need to be natural born citizens of this country.
You're just
It sounds
could've
racist.
used,
We're
like,
we're
30
literally
minutes
the
You
same
see,
saying, like,
race.
oh, I'm racist. Like, that would have been 30 minutes shorter.
No,
Alright,
it's
you
just a
see
cop
how
out debate
when-
term. Oh, I'm
trust me,
racist.
trust me,
Wow.
I'm not as nice as Damien. You're not going to speak over me. Trust me.
Okay, they're a tough guy.
You were over here bullying Damien because he would not contest you, right? The
This is
second I
bullying?
start saying shit, the second I start proving you wrong, that's when you start folding over, and then bam, you immediately say something fucking racist. I don't want them here. Only legally born citizens.
What race is a
Be so
Venezuelan?
fucking serious.
What race is a Venezuelan? A natural born
This is for the
Venezuelan.
betterment of the country. You're not saying
What
this shit for the
race?
betterment of the United States.
Oh, you mean
You're
to be.
saying this
What
shit because
race?
you don't want those people here.
What race is a natural born Venezuelan?
Anyone born in Venezuela.
No, that's not a race.
There's no
dude.
one race.
I thought you had
can be
two. I thought you were a
racist and hate the
neuroscientist
broad
or
amount.
something. Neuro.
Trust me. You can be racist and hate the broad amount, right?
Oh.
You just because you hate just black
Nah.
people, but you also hate white people, that doesn't mean you're now not racist.
You don't have to crash out, buddy. Just because I got you against the
No.
wall doesn't mean you got to crash out.
Against
So
the
what
fucking wall, bro.
race
You didn't.
is a natural born Venezuelan? It's not Venezuela.
Anyone born in Venezuela. Anyone born in Venezuela is a natural born Venezuelan citizen.
And what race are they? Do you understand the term race? You called me a racist, so let's hear what race they
No.
are.
What? Okay, here, let me
Anyone
ask you a
born-
question, Trusty. What race is a natural born American citizen?
The way that the United States classifies, most of them are white.
Most of them? Most of them?
Hmm.
The answer you wanted us to give was most of them.
Yeah, generally they're white.
Okay, so what race are all natural born Venezuelans, or what race are most natural born Venezuelans?
White. The answer is white.
Yes, the answer is white.
No, yeah. The U.S. considers Latino white.
Thank you. That took a while to get to. So I'm
Right, but
racist
you
against
can
my
still
own
hate-
race.
You hating Latino because race isn't just being racist isn't just being racist to races.
Oh.
It's also ethnic groups, right? And Latino is its own ethnic group.
Correct.
They
That doesn't
both
make
fall
me a
into this definition,
racist. Just because I want Venezuelans to stay in their own country and fix their social shithole does not make me a racist.
But we made the social shithole.
No, we didn't. They had a
You
lot
admitted
to
that.
do with it. They voted for
So can you just
socialism and they
concede-
found
can you
out that
just
they
concede
can't
that
vote it out.
Racism isn't just about race. Trustee, can you just
I-
agree that racism is not just about race, but it also includes ethnic groups?
No, I'm so sick of the Democrat racist
Yeah,
argument.
that's
It's
the- that's
so
the- that's the
tiresome.
Oxford- that's
It
the-
means
that's the
absolute-
Oxford definition. We can
It's
go
just
by
a
different
personal
book if you
attack
want,
that
but we're
means
going off
nothing.
the Oxford as of right now.
It's not
Sure.
a personal
Listen,
attack to say that a
can you
statement you
just
made was
agree?
racist.
Can you just
It's an
agree
absolute
that
personal
racism
attack.
embodies both race
When-
and ethnicity?
When I win in debates, I get
Racism
called a
and-
racist. It's very evident.
Trustee.
All right, Trusty, what's race? What's race?
What is race? You want the actual
race?
definition of race? Here, let's look it
Yes.
up so I don't misquote it.
I didn't expect you to look it up. Oh my god, Annika, we missed you.
It's a competition between runners, horses, vehicles, boats, etc.
My bad. I was talking to a coworker. What was your definition?
It was a race. He did like a foot race. Okay, right. So race is a social construct created on the basis of ethnicity. Okay. Race encompasses both phenotypical and genotypical traits. Okay, right?
Right.
So that means that if genotypical traits influence race, then you, by being against an ethnicity, you can still be racist.
It's still a poor way to debate. I'm not a racist. I just
Yeah,
know
but-
reality. I mean, how many Venezuelans do you have
I
living
said
in your
comment.
house?
Trustee,
You want me
I
to
said
take
the
them in and pay
comment.
for them, but you don't take it in
Trust-
yourself.
Trustee,
Oh, you just
Trustee,
love
I
that
said the
mute button,
comment
don't you?
made
You're
was
such a good
racist.
debater. You
I
love
said
that
the
mute
comment-
button, don't you, Mr. Neuroscientist?
I mean, the entire chat wants us to drop you.
Well, of course they
being
do,
nice,
because
but
I'm
like I
owning
said-
you. When I own people, I get dropped 100% of the time.
Right. So can we just agree that I said that your comment was racist and that you yourself were not?
It was
I
not
did not
racist.
say you yourself was racist.
It's not racist.
comment was
I just
made.
want
It's
them
not
out of here.
racist to want a criminal out of my country. That's not racist.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So you're just saying. All right. Yeah. Okay. So you just say that all fucking
Oh.
immigrants are fucking criminals. Like, bro,
No,
you are,
all illegals are.
you
100%
are just
of them.
racist. It's point
Oh,
blank period. You're
now
gone.
I'm racist.
Get your next kiss.
I wasn't racist, but now I'm racist, and I'm racist, and I'm
I'm
racist.
not.
Wow.
We're not enabling racism, bro. Fuck
I
that
am
shit.
actually going
This
to
chick
get
goes by
somebody.
he?
Oh wait. Oh, okay. Wait. I was about to bring Fortnite champ up here, but Cynthia has.
All right, guys, that was long enough for tonight. Let's hit that subscribe button. We love trolling Democrats, so that subscribe button makes me feel good and keeps me trolling these people for you guys to listen to at work or whatever productive area in the life that you actually are. I'm sure that you're housing millions and millions of illegal Venezuelans, Nicaraguans, and South Americans, of course. But you're paying for them, so it's the same thing. Like, this chick is paying for anything. She has little stuffed animals and lives at home. But yeah, let's not personally attack. We don't do that, right, guys? We take the upper game. We play the whatever. All right, guys, let's keep riding that Trump train. See ya.